It is game time, prime time football. The Collegiate Sim Football Alliance is back in your face. Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad to have you here in what is going to be our Season 4 USFA rematch. What happened last season inside Natty. Season 3, these two teams met, and it was going to be the home team. You see CHP, the Bloodhounds, came out on top. And I already know Augusta, the Augusta Blue Lobsters, they're looking for some revenge after that last game. Both of these teams have been updated, all ready to go, and I cannot wait to see how this one goes down. But before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe, do what you need to do to get on the field, show some love to all of our homies like we always say. But let's go ahead and get to this money, man. Augusta has a real good quarterback. One quarterback that hasn't really been getting all the talks like we've been saying. But Hank Falco has been doing well this season. He's looking to make a statement against probably the front runner for the quarterback spot on the other side, Sean Bridges. So I can't wait to see these two quarterbacks duel it out. Both of them have some really, really good receivers to work with all the way down the roster. And there's only one way to figure out how this one is going to go down. Let's go ahead and flip into the gameplay to see what the verdict looks like. And honestly, it looks pretty similar to what we've seen last season in the national championship. If I can remember, Augusta had all the developers on their side, and CHP looks to be the slight underdogs in this one. But there's only one way to figure out who's going to come out on top. Like we always say, we got the right field, we got all the right juice. Let's go ahead and get this game on the road. Like I always say, make sure you like and subscribe, get on the field, man, and do what you need to do to get on the field. That's all I gotta say, my homie. Let's go ahead and get into this one. Shout out to the homies in the Discord, shout out to the homies watching on YouTube, and let's go ahead and get to this work, man. I can't wait to get this one rolling. It's gonna be CHP getting this ball first in this game. They're gonna be in their battle red unis. They're seeing blood unis. Augusta in their natural away jerseys, but we're underway in Houston, Texas. It's going to be Isaiah Fowler taking this one to about the 30-yard line, and here comes CHP. A lot of offense on this side all around, a lot of movement on defense. There's a lot of players here to talk about, but Edwards going to start this one off with a gain of around 5. 2nd and 5 coming up here. I'm going to go ahead and bring up CHP's roster right now. Let's talk about it so we can get straight to the gameplay. Pitch left side. Nice blocking up front, but it's looked like he's going to get hit after a gain of 1. And it's going to set up 3rd and 4. I'll talk about their roster when they get back on offense. Let's go ahead and set it up. Bridges passing it again left side. Caught by Lee and speared right at the first down mark. Not quite past it. And it looks like Augusta is going to get their first stop really quick. They're looking to get their offense on the field, get something rolling. Molyneux sending this one away to around the 16-yard line or so. On brand Mole taking this one to the left side. And he's going to get past the 25. Augusta hits the field for the first time. What is going to happen in this game? So many different ways this can go down. It's going to be Falco passing this one deep left side and incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here. First pass on the day for Falco, no good. Still got plenty of time. They're going to pass it again. Right side is open. Off the hands of the receiver. That's going to be 3rd and 10. Slow start right now, but still plenty of time. All it takes is one play to that man, Moldy Cheese. And they're off in the gates. It's going to be passing it. Right side, they're going to give it to him. And he's not going to get the first down. A nice job there by CHP to get off the field. Both teams not getting movement on their first drive. And it's going to be Ricardo Queso Quattro sending this one away. Here comes the punt to around the 25. It's going to be John Carter taking this one left and back to the right. And that dude got flung all the way to midfield. You seen that mess? But it's going to be CHP on offense. Let's talk about it. It's going to be Sean Bridges at quarterback. Running back Tom Edwards as he's going to step back left side and incomplete. There's going to be Tom Edwards at running back. Wide receivers Isaiah Fowler, Mondo Garcia, Kevin Lee, and it's going to be Waylon Jottle holding it down the wide receiver set. Tight end Vic Dotson. And you see Waddle going to get the first down maybe. Yes, he does, right at the mark. And Vic Dotson, the tight end. And they're going to have Jack Molyneux, the kicker / punter, as we set up here for CHP to get the first down. They're going to keep the pass game rolling right side. It's going to be Vic Dotson, and he's going to be getting close to the first down mark there. 2nd and inches. Pitch left side. He's got the room. He's got the first. CHP on the move. Down to the 39-yard line they go. Augusta looking to get off the field. Handoff Edwards, and he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage there. Mikey Jackson making the tackle for the loss of 1. Handoff again to Edwards. Got some room. Going to get to around the 31-yard line. Set up 3rd and 2. 5 minutes left in the first already. They're going to try the fake, and it's going to pass left side. It's going to be picked off by Mikey Jackson. He got the stop in the backfield, and he's going to get the stop and the turnover all the way up the field. And there goes East Augusta getting the ball back. And let's go ahead and talk about the CHP defense here. They're going to have linebackers, linebacker Pablo Sanchez III. Defensive backs, they're going to have Jake Molyneux, Patrick McGowan, John Carter, Flame Dragon, John Fowler, and also Dom Toretto Jr. to pass off the mark there to the running back. Is going to be 3rd and 11. Nice coverage there from CHP. Moldy in the slot. Hit as he throws an incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 11. A good defense there. Not enough time for Falco to do anything with that one. And let's go ahead and talk about this East Augusta team. Let me go ahead and bring their roster up as John Carter takes this one inside East Augusta territory to around the 44. And let's see what happened. Where is East Augusta? There you are, East Augusta. Let me turn up this roster really quick. Setting up for Bridges, left side, incomplete. Big hits there, 2nd and 10. Defensively for East Augusta, they have linebackers Tank Falco, Brandon Abbott, Blaze Henderson, as Bridges sets up for another play and dropped the pass across the middle. It's going to be 3rd and 10. I believe that was Kevin Lee coming across the side. Defensive backside, you have Mikey Jackson, Taro Tsujimoto, Armbrand Mold, and Jalen Ramsey Jr. Passing the right side, caught by Lee. He's going to get that one, but he's not going to get the first. It looks like it's going to be another stop there. Unless they go for it. Nope. They're going to go for the punting scene. See what Jack could do. But he's going to be in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes East Augusta once again. Still scoreless. Final 3 minutes here in the first. Going for the 4 wide set empty formation. And it's going to be passing it again. Right side. Caught by Moldy Cheese. Turns up a little bit to get 2. He's going to set up 2nd and 8. That's exactly what CHP wants to do. Make sure that Moldy Cheese does not get open space to do anything. You see, they're covering him at every which chance they could find. Make it a 3rd and 8 situation. And CHP's game plan, I'm sure, is to have the rest of the team beat him. Passing the left side. Schmidt's going to make the play, but he's not going anywhere. Leonard gets him at the line of scrimmage. And once again, CHP is in their bag defensively. Sending it away is Ricardo Queso Quattro. And I ain't talking about the offense on that particular drive. We could bring it up. It's going to be quarterback Hank Falco. It's going to be running back Dean Schmidt. Wide receivers are going to be Aaron Witten, Magic Mahomes, Moldy Cheese, and Gus Cerrone. Tight end Giancarlo Velasquez, wide open. Vic Dotson, a juke move, and he's still running inside the 30s. Inside the 40 to 36. And so it said Giancarlo Velasquez and kicker / punter Ricardo Queso Quattro. And here comes Bridges again, middle of the field, and dropped again. Could not quite tell who that player was, but is going to set up a 2nd and 10 situation. Handoff. Edwards got some room. Going to get around to the 29-yard line. Infield goal range, I'm sure. And it's going to be the final minute of this first quarter. They're going to try to get it off. And some nice coverage there from Augusta that's going to get them to stop. 4th and 3 coming up here. And CHP's got a chance to put some points on the board. And it looks like he is going to knock it through. CHP is going to strike blood first. And Augusta is going to be down by 3. Sending it off to Aaron Witten, looking to get a good return. Does get to around the 27. And here comes Augusta back on offense. So far, well defensed by CHP. And they're going to go and try this handoff here. Dane Schmidt's going to get a nice carry right in between the tackle and guard to about the 33. The game 6 on the play. Going to pass this one. Looking right side under a lot of pressure. Falco not finding his mark there as they end the first quarter. Three wideouts, 2 running back set here. They're going to pass it again. Left side, Dean Schmidt not going to get the job done. 4th and 3. And a gain of 1 is not going to help them on this play. Augusta trying to find their footing. But CHP has been in their bag defensively, like I said before. Going to have to send it away. And it looks like they're going to let it rock to around the 13-yard line or so, yes. So CHP has to go the length of the field, but they're currently holding a 3-0 lead. Going for the jumbo set here. Handoff to their fullback, and he's not going to get too much further than a couple of yards. CHP setting up again. Pitch left side to Edwards. Got a little room, and he's going to make him pay. A first down play for Tom Edwards. Good job there from the sophomore running back. Bridges passing the right side is open off the hands of the receiver. Incomplete. That's going to set up 2nd and 10. Handoff Edwards. Juke move. Not getting away from that defender. Tank Falco making his presence felt. 3rd and 11. If you remember how the last game went, it was pretty low scoring like this, and all it took was one play. It was passing the right side and dropped. 4th and 11 coming up here. Augusta once again getting this football back. 7 for 38 at the current moment. Very reminiscent to that game we seen in the CSFA National Championship as Armbrand Mole takes it to around the 43. And this will give them some solid field position to work with. See if their offense could get rolling. 7 minutes, 31 seconds left in the second. Passing the left side. Caught by Aaron Witten right at the sticks, but not quite past it. 2nd and 1 here. Handoff. Schmidt hit in the backfield for the lost ball. Makes the play. It's going to be 3rd and 2 here. They're going to fake the handoff. Nice pickup. Caught by Witten. And it's going to be inside the 30 there. A dot there if I ever seen one. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Aaron Witten 2 for 32 on the day. They're going to try to carry nose a fake. Fumbles the football and picked up by CHP. No good there for Augusta. And CHP is going to get that ball back. Badly timed blocking scheme there for Augusta left. Falco wide open for the play. Edwards going to juke one player, but not the second. It's going to be 2nd and 8 here. That was exactly what Augusta needed right before the fumble. And then lost the ball on that play. Has been a trouble there for this team real quick. And going to be Vic Dotson coming up over a defender. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 44. 3 for 49 on the day for that man. Handoff here. Edwards Gonna get maybe one. 2nd and 9. Averaging less than 4 a carry on the day for Edwards. Gonna pass it. Left side is open, caught by Fowler, and he's gonna get close to the 35-yard line. It's gonna be 3rd and 3. Kick from here will be around 53 yards or so. And they're gonna fake the handoff to him. Wide open drop again. Once again, you got to hook up your quarterback, but got to give credit to these defenders here. They're right on their man, not trying to give up the big play. And it's going to be Molyneux looking for the pin. Looks like it's going to be inside the 25. Yes, it is. The 23-yard line is where they'll stand. And Augusta once again is on offense. Has not quite found their footing. Trying to get something rolling. Hitting off to Schmidt. He's going to get outside of the 25. And it's going to be 2nd and 8. Looking right side, it's open to Schmidt, makes one man miss, and he's going to take it out of bounds, dragged out of bounds to around the 41. Could not get away from that defender, but he'll take the yardage there. 7 for 13 on the day for Hank. Handoff again to Schmidt, and he's sniped. It's going to be Pablo Sanchez III, making him lose 4. And once again, seems like after every big play Augusta does, they go backwards somehow, some way. Going to hand off to Schmidt again. He's going to get those yards back pretty much, and CHP is going to call the timeout. See if they can conserve some clock for their own. Going back to the jumbo set, and they're going to pitch it again. Nice blocking up front, but once again, not quite the speed to get the job done on that play. Electing not to pass the football on that one is going to be 4th and 5. CHP's offense been a little bit more consistent, and that's not going to be a good punt there for them. As it gets out of bounds inside the 45. And CHP has some field to work with. If they could get their offense rolling, they could get some more points. Bridges, under some pressure, but had to throw that one away. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Four wide out set here. Going to toss it middle of the field, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. CHP is currently 4-0. East Augusta's 3-1. This is going to be a big game for both of these two teams, but East Augusta does get the stop here with 1.5 minutes left in the second. Plenty of time for them to change their ways, and it does look like that's pretty close to a pin, but it's going to be inside the end zone for the touchback, and East Augusta can breathe a little sigh of relief on that one. Down to the 4 wide set here. It's going to be Falco quick to the right. It's going to be Moldy Cheese, and once again, he gets the catch, but he's not getting those big gains like he's used to. 3 for 13 on the day. A very, very slow day. It's going to be passing again. Left side is going to be Magic Mahomes. Getting it to the 37-yard line. Starting to pick it up a little bit. Got 1 more minute left in this half. They're going to need to go a little bit faster. 52 seconds here. It's going to be passing it again. And it looked like a receiver got in the way of Moldy Cheese. Got to make sure that you tighten up those routes. Avoid those collisions. But that's going to set up 2nd and 10 here. Falco again. Quick hit. And it's going to be incomplete. Had to throw that one away pretty much. Nice pressure up the middle. It's going to be 3rd down coming up. Handoff rebellion. And once again, got to expect a pass play in these situations if you're trying to get something done. That's not going to make the butter the biscuit, if you will. It's going to be 4th and 7. And Queso's going to try to send this one away to the 20-yard line. Carter getting to around midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Bridges, right side, caught by Lee, steps out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 5 here. No one's really broke out on offense quite yet. Right side is open. Isaiah Fowler is going to take it to around midfield. No timeouts left here for CHP, so they're definitely going to have to get something rolling. It's going to be a 5-wide set. 9 seconds. Send the pressure hit as he throws, and it's going to be no good there. 2nd and 10, the clock stops. Bridges passing it again. Left side is open. Edwards makes the play, and that's going to close out the first half. Score 3-0 up to this point. Very good defense on both sides. You see right here, both quarterbacks barely around the 75 to 125 mark in regards to yards. 10 for 22 on the day for Bridges. 9 for 17 for Hank Falco. So let's check in the receiving stats here. Dean Schmidt is the guy so far, 7 for 11 at the current moment. Mikey Jackson has the 6 tackles, a tackle for loss, and an interception. And it's going to be Vic Dotson on the day, 3 for 49 so far. Checking into the stats here. You see right here, 11 for 40 for Edwards. And you see right there, Edwards, 7 for 11. Going into the receiving side, actually, see right here, 45% for Bridges, 53 for Hank Falco. So, real big days here. You see right there, Isaiah Fowler with 5 drops in this game. Definitely a slow game for him up to this point. Kevin Lee, 3 for 15, 1 drop. Vic Dotson, 3 for 49 at the current moment. He's leading all the receivers at the current moment, I think. Moldy Cheese, 3 for 13. Dean Schmidt, 3 for 14. Aaron Witten, 2 for 32. Trying to keep the ball moving. There's going to be Ward there with 1 tackle. That's a bot. Leonard is a bot. Molino has 3 tackles at the current moment. Sanchez, 3 tackles, a tackle for loss, and Ball is a bot. On the other side is going to be Mikey Jackson leading the way, 6 tackles, 1 interception, 1 tackle for loss. Falco with 5 tackles, a tackle for loss. Brandon Abbott with 2 tackles, a deflected pass. Taro Sujimoto with 3 tackles, and Griffin is a bot. Going into the total plays, CHP leads the way in total plays, leading the way in total yards as well. East Augusta trying to get their offense rolling a lot more consistently, but it's going to be, let's see here, pass yards 104 to 72, and you see right there, both teams have a turnover, no sacks on either side. So we'll go ahead and move on. Second half. Checking into the time of the video, 22.5 minutes. We're going smooth. And it's going to be heads up here for Molino. East Augusta is going to start off with the football. Let's get it cracking here. It's going to be Aaron Witten with the return, taking it to the 25-yard line or so. East Augusta back onto the field trying to get their offense rolling. Falco passing the left side, caught by Gus Cerrone for his first catch of the day. It's going to be 2nd and 5. And off another fake, quick pitch right side and dropped. 3rd down coming up here. Not quite sure if that was to the receiver on the right or the receiver on the left, but regardless of that, it's incomplete. The 3 wide out set here. It's going to be Falco again. Middle field, caught by Magic Mahomes. That's going to keep the drive alive for Falco and the gang. Moving closer to midfield. Now, can they get the drive rolling is the question. Set up with a 4 wide here. And they're going to go ahead and hand off. Schmidt hitting the backfield, and he's going to get maybe 1 off the play. 2nd and 9. Going to go for the jumbo set. Hand off again. And he's going to get maybe another yard or so, make it 2. There's going to be another passing situation here for East Augusta. And they're going to go for a 4 wide. Middle field and dropped by who I believe was Magic Mahomes. Just one of those swing passes, could not quite get it to him. It's going to be 4th and 7, and CHP is going to get the stop. Sending it away to around the 10 or so. It's going to be John Carter. Decent return to around the 18. Here comes CHP once again, looking to get their 5th victory of the season. And if the score remains the same, that will be the case. But still plenty of time here. Under a little pressure, is going to stand back and find Fowler across the middle for the first down to the 36-yard line. There go them Bloodhounds. First and 10 here. Handoff again. Bridges hitting the backfield for the Lost Falco. He does it again. Another tackle on the day for 2nd and 10. Bridges, right side is open off the hands of the receiver. It's a flag on the play, and it's going to be a offsides penalty. Make it 2nd and 5. Bridges trying the left side and deflected. Nice defense there over the top to make sure that big play doesn't occur. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. 11 for 25 on the day for Bridges. They're going to pitch left side. He's got the room. He's got the first. And they caught him slipping in that range right there. Nice blocking up front. Here comes CHP once again. 5 wide. No, it's 4 wide, 1 tight end. It's going to be left side. Had to throw that away. Pressure up front was not going to allow Bridges to stay in that pocket for too long. It's going to be 2nd down here. Bridges, right side is open. Caught by Lee, a juke move, and he's going to get inside the 40. CHP on the move once again as they inch close to the field goal range. Bridges, left side, caught by Lee, a juke move, and he would have got a little bit more if he stayed in bounds, but it's going to be 2nd and 3. Bridges up front, and Bridges is sacked. It's going to be Roger Chu with the play, and it's going to be 3rd and 11. Right out of field goal range 2 with that one. A real big sack right there. Bridges under a little pressure, still finds a man. Jotto does make the catch, but he's a little short, and it's going to be 4th and 1 coming up here. It's going to give him a chance for a field goal. Molyneux been doing very well with this kicks, and it looks like it's going to be another one there for 45 yards. A 6-0 score is where we're at right now. And if you could do the replay, the exact same thing happened in East Augusta's favor. East Augusta not out of the game by any means. Witten taking this one to around the 27-yard line. Here comes East Augusta once again. Definitely need to find a way to get their playmakers involved in the ball game. Quick pitch right side and over the head of Cheese is going to set up 2nd and 10. Handoff Schmidt. Going to get around half of those yards there. 3rd and 6 coming up here. They need the conversion. Final 2.5 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. So far, the offense has been up and down. And they're looking to convert here. Left side is no good for Moldy Cheese. It looks like they're a little bit flustered on offense all around. East Augusta's trying to find their way. But right now, CHP has their number. Sending it off as Queso. Past the 30. And it's going to be John Carter once again. Taking this one to around the 35-yard line. 36. CHP once again on offense. Bridges passing it again. The open man is there. Isaiah Fowler to the 10, and he's chopped down at the 4. And Sean Bridges hit him with that corner route. You seen him on the left side. He hit him with that whoop, and then oop, and then oop, and then he was open. And that's going to put him right in field goal range. Right here, looking for a touchdown left side, and no one home there. CHP set up for success at the end of the 3rd. East Augusta is going to need another stop. And they're going to try the pass play. Blitz gets through, and the pass is dropped there by that receiver cutting across. East Augusta with another chance. And it looks like it's a pitch, and he's not going to get through. It's going to be Blaze Henderson with the clutch stop. And that's going to hold them to a field goal try right after that big play. Molyneux looking for the score. And it's going to be no good. Looks like it was just a little bit outside. And East Augusta still has life. They're going to need to get something rolling. Passing it left side on the comeback, and there goes Moldy Cheese, giving them some breathing room. Third quarter still rolling. Augusta still has a chance here. Looking left side, caught by Moldy Cheese again. First down yardage, I see. Augusta on the move. I think it's going to take us all the way to the end of the third. Yes, it does. End of quarter number 3. Put your fours in the chat. Can Augusta find a way for it to come back? Or is CHP's undefeated streak going to continue on? First and 10 here. Pitching the left side. Nice blocking up front. Is going to give Schmidt around 5. Second and medium. Right side is open, and they're going to try that play right there. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. Probably would have tried the flat if I was Hank Falco, but probably seeing a little bit different with that pass play. There's going to be a 4-wide set here. Looking for Falco left side and incomplete. Another deflection there. It's going to be 4th and 5, and CHP is going to get this ball back. A promising start to the drive falls flat for the Blue Lobsters. And the CHP's crowd is getting restless. They want to get the victory over with. Right now, CHP is doing what they need to do to get the win. Catching Augusta slipping on defense in a few occasions, and so far it's worked out to their favor. Down 6-0 is Augusta as it cut to the left side and deflected. Either that or a drop, could not tell, but that was good defense regardless. 2nd and 10. Bridge is passing this again. Comeback route. It's going to be Fowler. He's going to get around 9. 3rd and short here. Augusta with the chance to get off the field if they can find a way to get into the backfield. They're going to try to carry it, and it looks like Edwards is breaking free. A juke move, and he's still going to the 30. And look at that, man, rumbled there. He shows some shades of a little homie that used to play here. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Left side is open, caught by Kevin Lee. 2nd and 6. Honestly, I don't even know where I was going with that last comment. I was kind of thinking of another running back that used to play in red when we actually had the Beta Bowl. But it's going to be a pass to the right side and dropped, and that had a touchdown if he had the speed written all over it. 3rd and 6 here. Once again, Augusta with a chance to get off the field. Handoff again. They're going to give it to the man, but he's not going to get the job done that time. And Augusta holds him once again to a field goal attempt. Oh no, missed the close one, but this is a little bit further. Kick looks like it's up and good there for CHP. 41 yards, all good to go. No touchdowns, but he's going to knock it through. Molino sends this one away. It's going to be Witten. They have to act fast if they want to come back. They're down 2 possessions now. 9-0 is the score. Augusta holding their own defensively in some cases, but what was caught slipping in a lot of chances there is going to be Schmidt with a decent carry of around 6 or 7. 2nd and 3. They're definitely going to need to open this pass game up. See if they could get Moldy Cheese in some isolated situations. They're going to try to carry again, and Schmidt's going to get hit. There's going to be Ward taken down. 3rd and 5 here. The game plan so far has not been effective here against against CHP. And it's going to be passed and dropped. Could not quite tell who that receiver was, but they're going to have to give it back to CHP. This is not a good time to go for it. Augusta offense has been sluggish all game long. Not sure what the deal was, but right now CHP finding the answers that they need to the 36-yard line. And CHP once again with a chance to move the sticks and burn some clock in the meantime. They're going to start with the handoff. A juke move, another juke move, a first down on the top of it. And there goes Edwards making the play. 1st and 10. Wow, what a play. 17 for 88. One of his better games, too, against one of the better run defenses. 2nd and 8 here. Down to midfield already. 5 minutes left in the 4th. Bridges passing it left side and dropped. It's going to be third down here. Augusta definitely needs this. Definitely can't afford to give up too much time if they want to come back. They need at least a field goal to at least get started on it. Passing it deep right side, and that could have easily been picked off, but going to be 4th and 8 regardless. Augusta does get the stop. Now, can they actually get into the end zone or get some points is the question. Going to send this one away to the stratosphere. And Augusta, once again, 420 blaze it. Not enough time to lollygag around the fear of Blue Lobster. Time to get your foot in gear. And they're going to try to carry. And Schmidt's going to have the corner. He's going to get around another 6 or so. He's going to set up 2nd and 4. They definitely need to get their passing offense rolling. Going to try to carry, and Schmidt is hit immediately. Waters in the backfield. And right now, the run game has not been pretty. CHP has been on their game in regards to keeping this run game in front of them. It's going to be Falco. Left side is open. It's going to be Cheese. He's going to take that out of bounds. And it's going to be a first down play. Definitely needed there from Augusta. 6 for 47 on the day. A very, very off game. It's going to be Falco again, left side, and dropped. And I think that was some moldy cheese again. Definitely need to secure those if they want to get this victory. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Handoff again to Schmidt. He's not going too much further than that. It's going to be a 3rd and 9 situation. I think this is around the time where you can stop worrying about the run game. It has not been very useful at this current juncture. It's going to be a pass again, quick pitch left side, and that's not going to get it done. It's going to be 4th and 9 here, and they're going to need the conversion if they want this drive to continue. Starting out in a 3-wide pistol formation, under some pressure, and had to throw that away. Immediate pressure up the middle is not going to get the job done. And that's going to set up 1st and 10 for CHP, right outside of field goal range. I won't be surprised they give it to the running back, and they do just that. He falls forward for about 1. 2nd and 9. Bridges passing it again. Comeback route. Finds Kevin Lee a first down there for CHP as Augusta calls timeout number 1. And this does not look pretty here for Augusta's chance to get the victory. That's exactly what they did not need to allow. Bridges caught by Lee again. Another first down as they inch closer to the first down mark. And here comes another play here. CHP is on shutout alert here. If they can find a way to get this victory, handoff. Edwards going to get around 3 on the play. It's going to set up 2nd and 7. No more timeouts here for Augusta. And at the current moment, it looks like it's a victory in favor of Augusta. A dagger, if I ever seen one. Kevin Lee punches it in after the catch. And what a beautifully run game there from Central Houston Polytechnic. They're going to get win number 5. And it looks like they had to go through the ringer defensively in order to get some of their offense rolling. But at the current moment, it looks like it's a 16-0 ball game in favor of CHP. We could go ahead and mark them up for win number 5. Let's go ahead and do that here. And it looks like on the other side, Augusta will fall to 3 and 2. And that will also move them to the 2nd seed in the Elite East. OTEC is back on top here for the victory. Is going to be Falco again. They're going to toss it deep in the middle of the field. Caught by Giancarlo. Now he's running to the 20. And where was that a few quarters ago? But that's going to put him right in field goal range. But I'm sure they're going to be looking for a lot more than that. Falco looking for a man. Left side. Caught by Cheese. Could not get past that defender. Down to the 20. And they need to pick it up here. 16 for 34 in the day for Falco. Looking for a man here. Looking right side is open. It's caught by Magic Mahomes. And just like that, Augusta finds a way to get into the end zone for the touchdown. 6 for... what a beautiful drive there. Took only 3 plays. It's going to be Ricardo Queso Quattro. He does make the extra point. And it's going to be kick up, kick good. And they'll have to go for that onside kick here. At the very least, they do find a way to make it back to a 9-point ball game. If they can recover it, the offense is still going, but it looks like CHP is going to pick it up by Dom Toretto Jr. and that's going to close this one up. A good job there from CHP to get into the end zone. And it looks like it's a good job from Augusta to find their way to get into the end zone late in the game. But it's going to be a 9-point ball game here. Good job there from CHP doing their thug thizzle. Let's go ahead and change up these point differentials. Looks like it's going to be 68 for CHP. And looks like Augusta is going to fall to 48 on theirs, but they're going to fall to the number 2 seed, so I can go ahead and change that here. Actually, I'll change it at the end. So it's going to be final score 16-7 in favor of Central Houston Polytechnic. Congratulations to the homies in CHP. They moved to 5-0. Once again, Augusta moves to 3-2. And checking out the stats here, 20 for 41 on the day there for Sean Bridges, 257, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. On the other side, 17 for 35, 194, 1 touchdown, no interceptions for Hank Falco. Respectable game from both sides. Just one quarterback had a little bit more plays than the other. Both quarterbacks thrown for 49%. So that's how even it was. Just had the big plays there from Bridges. And also Tom Edwards, 4.5 yards a game. 4.5 yards a carry there for Tom Edwards. On the other side, 1.9 for Schmidt. Got to keep on updating. Nothing wrong with it, though. Keep on the grind, homie. It's going to be Kevin Lee. It's going to be 9 for 71 on the day for him. 1 touchdown. Isaiah Fowler, 5 for 107. And no touchdowns. Vic Dotson, 3 for 49. Good job from those guys. You see right there, 10 drops in between those two players there. Definitely got to tighten that up. No matter the victory, got to make sure that you're doing your best to put yourself in the best position. You know what I'm saying? So, keeping it moving on the other side, 7 for 50 on the day. And that was a real big day there for CHP's pass defense, holding them under 100 yards. Good job from them. Magic Mahomes found his way to get into the end zone again, 3 for 45, 1 TD. Dean Schmidt, 3 for 14 on the day. See 6 drops there between these two players. So make sure you show some love to them. CHP was on their game defensively. Excuse me. Let's see. We got Bot Molino with 5 tackles, and Pablo Sanchez III with 4 tackles and a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. On the other side, Mikey Jackson, 8 tackles, 1 interception, 1 tackle for loss, 2 deflected passes. A solid game from him. Keep on grinding, homie. And Tank Falco with 9 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Brandon Abbott, 3 tackles, 1 deflected pass. And it's going to be Blaze Henderson doing his thing with 3 tackles. Going into the total plays, Central Houston Polytechnic led the way, 66-54. Total yards, also in favor of CHP. The run yards and the pass yards were all in their favor, so good job by them. Both of them forced a turnover and 1 sack in favor of East Augusta. I think it was early in the 3rd quarter that happened by Chu. Checking into the stats here. Good job here by Falco. Tried his best but could not get the job done. Go ahead and check out Magic Mahomes here. 3 for 45, 1 TD. 7 for 50 once again there for Moldy Cheese. Had a couple of drops, but a lot of targets. Just how it goes sometimes. Aaron Witten there, 2 for 32 on the day. Dean Schmidt, 3 for 14. Gus Cerrone, 1 for 5 on the spot. And Giancarlo Velasquez only had 1 play, but he made it count. 1 for 48. Good job from him. On defense, 9 tackles once again for Falco, 2 tackles for loss. Mikey Jackson, 8 tackles, 1 interception, 1 tackle for loss, 2 deflected passes. Brandon Abbott, 3 tackles and 1 deflected pass. Blaze Henderson, 3 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Taro Tsujimoto, 3 tackles. Armbre Mold, 3 tackles. Jalen Ramsey Jr., 3 tackles. Let's see here. Who else we got here? Let's see. Is that it? I think that's it. That is definitely it. All the user players there. Good job from all you guys there. 10.5 yards on the day for Ron Brand Mold. Only had 2 punt returns, so that kind of shows how crazy it was for the offense of CHP if Ron Brand Mold doesn't have a lot of times to return. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Witten averaging 16.5 yards on the kick return. Solid job from him. And the kicking side, Ricardo Queso Quattro only had one chance to get points, and it was from an extra point, and he did not get through, so you can't be too mad at that. The offense could not give him a lot of field goal opportunities. Once again, shout out to the CHP defense. Also, we'll check out the punting stats when we get there. Checking out the passing game here is going to be, for CHP, is going to be 20 for 41, once again, 49%, 257 on the day for Sean Bridges. Great day for Tom Edwards, 20 for 94. Didn't get a touchdown, but definitely got his yards worth, I must say. Kevin Lee, 9 for 71, 1 TD. Isaiah Fowler went 5 for 107. And remember, he had that big game in the Natty last season, so he definitely showed up again. It's going to be Vic Dotson there, 3 for 49. Good job from him. Waylon Jottle, 2 for 20. Solid job. Edwards had 1 for 10. And Mondo Garcia did not have any targets, but still got time to get something rolling. Good job from him. It's going to be Jake Molino, 5 tackles. Pablo Sanchez, 3 with Pablo Sanchez, the third, with 4 tackles. 1 tackle for loss. Good job from him. Patrick McGowan with 3 tackles. John Carter with 3 tackles. A deflected pass. Let's see here. Dom Toretto Jr. with a tackle. It's going to be Jack Molino, the kicker. Going to get 1 tackle. Good job from him. Flame Dragon, 2 deflected passes. And it's going to be, that's all the users there. Good job by CHP. Once again, a lot of deflected passes. Let's see. John Carter, 8 for 55, 8 yards on the punt return. Good job from the homie. Only had 1 kick return, and that was from when they scored that last touchdown. So good job from him all day. Actually, he should have 2. I don't know why it's not showing, but we're going to keep it moving. It's going to be Dom Toretto Jr. He had that recovery, so good job from him as well. Let's see here. 3 for 4 on the field goals, 1 for 1. So made 4 out of 5 and had 10 points out of it. So real good job from Molino on that day. And we'll check out the stats here for the punts. But we are wrapped up with week number 5, yo. We are 5 weeks into the season. It's starting to shape up a little bit. Still got a lot of games to talk about and a lot of games to stream. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. It's been a pleasure, like always, going through the set. And we'll go ahead and see you for our first game of week number 5 in the USFA starting tomorrow. So make sure you watch out for that. Going to be a real good set of games, as I always say. But it's going to be your boy Stacks. I am out of here. Thank you so much for your time once again. And we'll see you for the next set of ball games. We'll talk to you soon. Stay blessed and stay safe.